Hello everyone, my name is Albert, also known as Banshee. I am so excited. I just wanted to hop right on and get into a quick little video for you guys. So I checked my phone, pulled up the Death and Taxes Discord like I have been pretty avidly watching the past couple of days since Modern Horizons 3 previews are running around. I was getting a little depressed because I picked up a couple copies of Karakas, hoping it'd get printed into Modern. That didn't happen, so I just sat there and cried a little bit watching all of the spoilers come through. And then, out of nowhere in the middle of the night, probably 9 o'clock, check my phone. I'm like, oh gosh, Recruiter of the Guard just got printed into Modern. Slap a deck together. I have no idea what I'm doing. But in case you guys haven't played Legacy or you don't know, Recruiter of the Guard is a 1/1 human soldier creature that when it enters the battlefield, you get to search your library for a creature card with toughness 2 or less, reveal it, and put it into your hand and shuffle your library. Now, what's great about this card is that you just get to find all your answers. That's like the best part of it. I've never gotten to play with it. I've never played Legacy. I have building towards the Legacy deck because it's finally picking up at some local scenes around me. But I pulled up an old 60 card Death and Taxes list, and I'm going to show that to you guys in a quick second here. There are 3 cards including Recruiter, that I just wanted to share though. Okay, next card that I'm super excited about is a MDFC. It is a white bolt land. When it enters, you can bolt yourself and it enters untapped, otherwise it enters tapped. And what it does is it is a 2/2 human warlock, and when it enters the battlefield, we get to destroy target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls, which is super duper helpful when dealing with our opponent leyline bindings, the stupid leyline of all the colors. It's just a great answer that we've really been needing. I just kind of feel like it hits those larger CMC things that Skyclave just hasn't been able to do. It has almost no cost to put it into our deck. We're a little bit weaker to Blood Moon, but that's about it. The next one is the White Orchid Phantom. Now this is a 2/2 double white Spirit Knight creature with flying and first strike. When it enters the battlefield, we destroy up to 1 target non-basic land. The controller searches their library for a basic land and puts it on the battlefield tap and then shuffles. Now what's fantastic about the White Orchid Phantom, the Witch Enchanter, both of those can be found off of Recruiter of the Guard. Oh, our opponent needs have one of their lands blown up and we have Recruiter Guard in hand. Violet in, cast it, grab White Orchid Phantom, blow it up. Oh, our opponent has a artifact enchantment. Cast our Recruiter of the Guard, get the Witch Enchanter. The great thing about it is that the Recruiter of the Guard makes our deck more of a toolbox style deck where we can play some one-ofs, because then Recruiter of the Guard acts as copies 2 and 3, and it's a little bit more reactive, a little bit more responsive to what our opponent's doing. And of course, as the meta changes or shifts, we can adjust our one-ofs or our two-ofs, and it is grabbable off of Recruiter of the Guard. Okay. Here's the deck list that I slapped together, and when I say I slapped it together, I looked at an old Legacy video. I saw, okay, what are they kind of doing? Because I've never really played Legacy, and I put it together. It's a pretty standard list. We were playing a lot more creatures than we were before because we got to cut 2 lands, and we got to play our 2 Witch Enchanters as lands. What I built here was just what I thought off the top of my head, and little did I realize Leonin Arbiter and Recruiter of the Guard are yet another non-bow, but I actually think it might be worth it. With only 2 copies of Recruiter of the Guard, just like we cast our Stoneforge Mystics while Leonin Arbiter is on the battlefield. Leonin Arbiter is like a hot target that most of our opponents want to take care of because they want to be able to search and fet and do all that stuff. So I think it's kind of cool. So anyways, our list is 4 Giver of Runes, 4 Leonin Arbiters, a Lion Sash, which is also searchable off of Recruiter of the Guard, and Stoneforge Mystic. Of course, we're playing our 4 copies of Stoneforge, our 4 copies of the White Orchid Phantom. I'm playing 2 copies of Aven Interrupter because how cool would it be to be able to Recruiter and counter something with Aven, or, oh, you just blew up my Leonin Arbiter. How about Recruiter, Extraction Specialist, get it back, and Werefox Bodyguard because it's like the new Flicker Wisp. I just played it in a league, and it was phenomenal. And it's also searchable off of Recruiter of the Guard. And then, of course, Witch Enchanter, searchable off Recruiter of the Guard and Solitude. Now, I think all of these abilities and all these cards are starting to pair better and better with Ephemerate. Being able to flicker something or just do that quick little exile, do another Solitude trigger, get another creature with Recruiter of the Guard, or on that rebound with Recruiter just sitting there, that hitting it with the Ephemerate is just phenomenal. Then, of course, we got pretty standard artifacts. We're playing Vial, Sword of Fire and Ice, Sword of Light and Shadow, Cauldron Complete. For the lands, which have 21 plus the 2 MDFCs, which makes it 23, which is the magic number for Death and Taxes. We're running 2 Iganjo, Seed of the Empire, because I think it's better than that other MDFC that they spoiled. We're rocking 4 Ghost Quarters, 4 Horizon Canopies to draw or Horizon Land, just to make sure that you have a little bit extra card advantage. 7 planes, so we're not weak to Blood Moon or the Merfolk Magus of the Moon thing, and Volatile Fault. And this deck doesn't have a sideboard just because, like I said, just threw it together. Wanted to share it with you guys. I'm super excited about brewing with Recruiter of the Guard. Let me know what you think in the comments below. We've got a couple days left of spoilers, and I've been keeping track of somebody's crunch list where we can see what cards still have yet to be printed or what cards are available to be printed in that white reprint slot, and we still have Swords to Plowshares in that slot, which is kind of nice, which I think in Modern might take up 4 creature slots. We might go down on some other items. I think with Swords to Plowshares, like this would be very close to Legacy Death and Taxes. Like I said, was hoping for Karakas, but I will take what we can get. Anyways, thank you for joining me. See you guys in the next one, and hopefully see you soon as I go live occasionally now. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the MH3 spoiler season. I know I am. A little bit more now that we have the Recruiter of the Guard in our list. Anyways, thank you guys.